Okay, and I'm recording. Hello and welcome. So, this is a local recording. It's been a while since Warhammer 3 Total War. Honestly, I've been kind of, how to put it, spoiled for choice. And I've been playing it on my own. But, doing a campaign, recording it and all that, I guess was... I don't know. There was other things I was wanting to do, like Baldur's Gate, and I was busy, and blah, 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 excuses, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, here we are. We're going to do some more Warhammer 3. Also, maybe I was a little bit worn out of Warhammer Total War. So yeah. As of this moment, in this recording, I don't know what faction I plan on playing. I have the usual mods, which I play with, as well as more. As usual, too many to really go over, or too many to list. I am aware of the mods which have come out recently. This being, of course, I don't have it active at the moment, but the Big Daddy Nagash mod, which is a heck of a thing. I've had a play around with him. That's quite a fun campaign, though I haven't gotten too far in it. Mostly to the point of getting the Black Pyramid, and not really further than that. So, sort of souped up big old bone Nagash. I haven't gotten to that yet. The other thing is the Immortal Empires Expanded mod, which I am subscribed to, but it's not active because it is not compatible with Mixu's faction unlocker, which is required for a lot of other mods which provide playable factions. If you don't know, the Immortal Empires Expanded mod, I believe that's what it's called, actually adds new territories to the campaign map. Primarily, if we just have a look at a map, it adds this area of Kuresh and Ind, as well as this little bit down here. Kuresh, Ind, I forget which one of which these are, as well as some territory down here, Warhammer Japan, called Nippon, imaginatively, by Games Workshop, and I believe this area up here, sort of Warhammer Korea, though, yeah, anyway. So that's a lot of extra territory, which the mod provides. I encourage people to go and have a look at it. I haven't actually had a play with it myself yet. However, do note, because it is a what's called a start pos mod, you cannot run it with other mods which are start pos mods. That's why you can't use it with Mixu's unlocker, or the Mixer unlocker, because they are incompatible. But you can play it with the Immortal Empires campaign if you don't have other mods which are compatible. Please take your time to read the Steam page for the mod, for full compatibility. The modders do a good job of listing all of the compatibility things there for people to read. Please take note of that. It'll make your adventures into modding Warhammer 3 Total War much more smooth. Speaking of smoothness, with all the mods that I have been having a bit of instability in my game, so we'll see how this goes. Yeah, anyway, let's start another campaign. Immortal Empires, yes, and we're going to choose our faction. I'm going to use the random lord up here, and I will... hang on. Let's just toggle minor factions there. Okay. Do I want to go through and show any of the other lords which I have currently? This is a new one. Ragush of the Bloody Horn. He is a very hairy minotaur. I don't know anything about the lore about this guy. It's kind of like Taurox, except I don't know, not as bloodthirsty, I guess. Then there's Goros, Warhoof, of course. Moloch Slugtongue for more plaguey beastman play. Bretonia has a few new lords. You have the usual ones here, Chilfoy, Bohemond, which have had a visual update since Warhammer 2. You got Sir John Tearwald here, who is located in Araby down here. You have Adelhard, Leoness, who starts up there. You have Cassion, Paravon. Of course, he starts over here. You have Bodwin the Fourth de Anjo. This is from a... These ones are added by, I think, Legendary Lords mod, or... I'm not going to... I'm sorry. I probably got that wrong. I believe they're from a compilation mod, which adds a whole bunch of mods for... a whole bunch of lords for various factions. This one is a standalone mod. He is the head of an Outremer faction, which starts in Araby. Very Crusader-esque. I believe inspired by that Crusader film which came out a number of years ago. As the guy with the silver face mask in it, like this guy. I played a bit of them. They're like Bretonia, except they have more of a, like a foot knight focus. And I guess that whole, what's it called? Teutonic Knight Order kind of deal going on. Then you've just got the minor factions there. Chaos Dwarves. No new lords for them. Though you can play the minor factions if you want to start in Zarnagrund. Still got just old Daniel there. Dark Elves don't actually have any new lords apart from Tularis here. There's not that many mods which add extra things to the Dark Elves. I have got one which add new units to them, but new lords? No, not really. Dwarves. Got Cazador, Thorgard, Barondin, Strong Arm,
Sigmar's will.
Empire. There's a few new lords listed here. All the Elector counts. And then you've got ones like Jan van der Kupiers here for Free City of Marienburg. This is actually, even though it's under the Empire list, they have a completely new roster, I believe. And quite a rather different playing style, more focused on trade and all that. Yeah. Yeah, Morgan Bernhardt here from OVN Lost Factions. This is a separate... There are two mods which add Morgan Bernhardt and the Grudgebringers to the game. One of them is called something like Shadow of the Horned Rat Factions or something like that. And it adds Morgan Bernhardt and the Grudgebringers to Karl Franz's faction as a lord which you can recruit while in that gameplay. The OVN Lost Factions mod, which I have active here, has him as a separate faction himself, where he can roam around the Empire, fighting enemies around the place. He doesn't get trespassing problems. Yeah, immune to diplomatic penalties for trespassing. He's more of a mercenary camp which roams the world. Edmond den Ur, maybe, who is an Empire faction located in Cathay, actually. He's all the way over here, which is interesting. I haven't played as him.
Supreme Master.
There is another Cathayan faction, which I haven't played as yet. This is Yin, the Sea Dragon, which I understand was rather highly requested that the mod is brought back from Warhammer 2 or something? I'm not too sure, actually. Or maybe from earlier in Warhammer 3 release history. The Sea Dragon, located in Cathay as well. I have still not played as a Cathayan faction. I don't know why. Maybe we will this time if we, the randomizer lands on them. Greenskins. Not too many different things here. Nobber Fangadoom is a new lord. I think he's in relation to a mod which adds the whole Nemesis Crown campaign. There's a few lords added through that, so I haven't played as him.
I am Tyrion, heir of an...
What else is there? Abrax the Bloody, Khan the Vanquisher, sort of a kind of another Minotaur lord, but a demon for Khorne. Plays as you'd expect. Front melee fist. No new Kislev factions. Lizardmen, there's Zakgar. He's also from the Nemesis Crown campaign. I have not played as him. He's got a long snoot. And then you've got the other ones from Warhammer 2 here. Winner Tenuchli, Teto Echo, and Adohi Tenga. He might be a new one. Anyway, they got nice texture details on them. There's this big lad, Putreface Biletide. He is a Nurgle-themed Norscan lord. I don't think there's actually too much different for his faction. He has 50% extra mass because he's such a big lad. Then you got Egil Styrbjorn. He actually has changed a bit from when I played him in Warhammer 2. He has his daughters along with him now, and his faction mechanics might have changed a little bit. You got Budvar Rimspreader, which has... his faction has had a few updates and expansions. You now have Clanfester as a vassal, and you can, I think, teleport to Clanfester settlements, and also gift settlements you raise or sack to Clanfester. So, and you also have the Skitter Gates, which you can raise and teleport your army into the center of the Empire, and maybe some other places. Volnir the Reaper here. He's a rather neat lord to play as. He has some rather powerful abilities. This one, which lowers enemy leadership. He also gets a number of other abilities, like slowly ticking down the enemy's HP during battle, lowering their stats. Usual Nurgly stuff. But he's a Chaos Lord Knight kind of character, which is quite neat. Ogre Kingdoms? Gark Ironskin? I haven't played as him. He is a very heavily armored looking ogre. That's kind of terrifying. And Vazgrat the Lucky. There's a bit of an issue here. I have a mod which makes the ogre's skin grey, but it is incompatible with quite a few of the newer characters added by other mods. I wouldn't expect compatibility there, so he's got a grey face and a flesh-coloured body. He should have a pink face instead, but anyway. He might be from the Nemesis Crown campaign, I'm not too sure. Skaven, there's quite a few here. A few, there was a whole bunch of mods which added separate clans, Pestilent, Brotherhood, and then individual clans, and there's a mod which combines them all into one. We have the Return of Clan Vertkin here, which I believe has been recreated by other modders in the style of the mod I played for Warhammer 2. Pardon, I cannot remember mod developers' names off the top of my head. But they're as fun to play as they were then. They have been rebalanced, so it's not as overwhelmingly killing everything with poison wind as it was then, but they're still very much focused on damage over time ticks and their upgrades to the units and all that. You have this lord, which is interesting. Waste Lord Visis Borkis of Clan Crooktail. He is a faction focused around mutations. He starts in the Chaos Waste. Oh no! That's actually different. He starts over here. Previously, he started over here. But yeah, he's down here, I guess. But yeah, his faction is focused around mutations. You can give different mutations to your character, to your infantry and monstrous units, kind of like what Clan Molder does, if I remember correctly. Except they can have like negative penalties, and I think sometimes the Skaven can turn into spawn through that. So yeah. Then you've got the various Clan Pestilence allied factions. I've played this Nurglish a few times. Quite a hard campaign. They're all, most of them are focused down here in Lustria. So I think one of them are over here in the Southlands. But hard campaign. Lizardmen are very difficult to fight if you're going just pure Pestilence Skaven. You have Beskit of Clan Morkin, which is the faction focused around collecting bones. They are not finished, as it notes up here. You have Blight 10 Scratch of Clan Verms, which is quite a difficult campaign because they have been outed from the council, so all other Skaven are looking to kill them. They are focused on swarms of insects and large bugs, which is tricky. A lot of chaff units, and you have to work hard. You're located here between the dwarves and Queek Headtaker of Clan Moors to establish yourself again and to rise back to prominence. You got Gristle Twitch Slice of Clan Tricheric, which is, I think, like a client or vassal clan of Clan Eshen. Much more focused on backstabbing, though. Yeah, because he's been the head of the clan for several days now, making him the most successful lord of the clan in some time. So the units have an interesting mechanic where they're constantly trying to like backstab each other. So yeah, if they're near friendly units, they'll actually start infighting and dealing damage to each other. So you have to spread your units out an awful lot. No other clans, no other Slaanesh. I have Tomb Kings extended here. Zinch, Amon Takai. I believe he's like the first Lord of Change. Powerful spellcaster like Kairos. Egrin Van Horseman, which I might have played a little bit of. Folks are getting lore and more of a focus on Chaos Warriors and Cultists. Ooh, there's a new Vampire Coast faction, Jade Sea Pirates. I do not know anything about that faction. Interesting that it's got a lord there. Huh. That's a completely new one on me. Wunvald the Cruel, a lord who starts... Oh, up there. Oh, is he like an alternate start for... Or he could potentially take Ehrengrad. Okay. Waldir Ratep. Waldekar Ratep. A, oh, what are they called? Necrarch. He's pretty fun to play as. He gets bonuses for Cairn Race and Ghost units, which is pretty neat. More of a spellcaster necromancer style lord. Then we've got Lady of the Black Grail. If you want to play as undead Bretonnians, they get the Black Grail Knights, Brigands, Polars. Field Trebuchets with Balefire. They start all the way over here near Lamia. I played a very little bit of them. And it got Malabord. Musalon has just come out. Has just been updated. They start over there, of course. I haven't even played this yet. I think it was just the last day or so. I imagine they play quite similar to how they were in Warhammer 2, with quite a few updates as well. So a focus on Bretonnian Knights, some undead, possibly, and the ability to, yeah, defeating Bretonnian faction leaders will vassalize their faction, except Caron, Carcassonne, and Chevaliers de Lyonesse. So, not Luan Leoncoeur, the the what's it called?
My bit.
The Fey Enchantress or Rapans.
I fight.
No new lords for the Warriors of Chaos. Wood Elves. Prince Orion. Of course, he starts down here in Orion's camp. Green Marisith. Where's she start? Oh yeah, up here in Laurelon Forest. Daith. Prophetess Daeth. And Witchwithil the Wild. You got Noblar Hordes, which has Great King Lord Bezer, Nobbo the Mast, and Bragg the Gutsman. I guess he's been outed from the Ogre Kingdom's faction, so he has to make armies of Noblars. I haven't actually played as him yet. Jade-blooded vampires, of course. We've seen them. I think they actually have some new units. Did we see Gore Hags in my last playthrough of them? Maybe. Very fun faction players. Southern Realms. Did we play as any of these? They got an update a number of months ago. And released a number of months ago. Volmir Golza, Lupio Sunscryer, Borgio the Besieger, Lucrezia Belladonna, Leonardo Catrazza, Marco Colombo, Gashnag the Black Prince, and El Cadavo. I believe he starts, in Cathay. And Marco Colombo starts in Lustria. So does El Cadavo. He starts up here. Gashnag starts down there in Gashnagia. Bilbali, Estalia, Talia, and the Border Princes. What else? Albion came out. You got Mhorrinion, Murder Queen of the host of the Ravenqueen. They start up here. And you've got Dural Durak, who starts in Albion. And the Vermeer, Merg, Scatash, and Kroll. Merg, Scatash starts up there, Rancor's Horde, and Kroll, we know, starts down here in Tendrils of Doom. Okay. That was a lot. Let's see. I'll allow myself 3 rolls. Mhorrinion. I haven't played as Albion yet. Or have I? Do I want to do an Albion campaign? Young Slingers, Maiden Guard, Albion Giant, Oathsworn. And you start up there, which is next to Sigvald. Daniel, I think, is over here. The Demon Prince. Egrim, I think, is up here. And then you've got Norska down here with, like, Throg and all that. You know what? I might go with Mhorrinion. I don't think I will re-roll. I was going to allow myself 3 re-rolls. But I think we'll go for this. You're going into hell, Bernhardt. I was born there. Call me Commander. Exchange between Matthias, Witch Hunter General, and Commander Morgan Bernhardt of the Grudgebringers. So, Albion. If you don't know, Albion is the sort of Celtic-inspired inhabitants of the island of Albion. Sort of like pre-Roman UK, British Isles. Druids and all that. They live on the island of Albion, and they maintain the Ogham stones there, which help drain the winds of magic out of the world into the land in Albion, to weaken the forces of chaos within the Warhammer world. This causes fierce storms to form around Albion, which can hurt a lot for any armies which aren't Albion armies within the land. Their units are lightly armored, mostly skirmish, except for the later ones, which get tougher. They have cavalry. They have some chariots, light chariots, good buff magic. Their lack of armor is made up for physical resistance from their war woad paint. But they have rather shaky morale, where they're fine as long as they're winning battle, but if battle starts turning against them, they will actually start turning and fleeing. Okay, there we go. I had to press enter on that. Let me just save. Okay, I do have the mod which allows me to randomly choose another settlement to start in, but I think I'm going to just keep with this. So what have we got? We're in the Folly of Malofex. We have Subtle Torture up here with Sin Dancer. Ah, we've got Abrax the Bloody up here. Good. Yeah, the Silver Tower of Sorcerers. That's where Egil, Egrim starts. Not Egil. Egil starts down here. Egrim starts up here. What's all this? This is a new mechanic. Belief is a measure of how much faith your lives in the Ravenqueen's hosts progress towards destroying chaos. Expansion and building on upgrading waystones will increase belief and lead to better quality reinforcements dispatched from Albion via the clan reinforcement system. Oh, it's like Marcus Wolfhart's mechanic. Okay. The Ravenqueen host is naturally supported by the Ravenqueen's own household on Albion, who will help supply reinforcements. Do we have to protect Albion? Okay. What have we got here? Glenn Kempak, Petty Chieftain, like a captain. Yeah, this is a mechanic. War Fury 1. Base weapon damage 10%, armor piercing weapon damage 10%, charge bonus 10%, melee attack plus 6. While their leadership is higher than 50% of base. If their leadership, or if they're losing melee combat, their leadership goes -5, and they lose this. So, if things start going poorly, they're just a little bit more likely to run away.
Supreme Sorceress of Grant.
Mhorrinion here. She used to be called Morrigan when I played as her in Warhammer 2. She was quite a powerful spellcaster from what I remember. She can get a Great Eagle mount. Doomneck. Endless Conflict, bigger loss reduction, protective charge, missile resistance, brass lungs, Raven Mother, bound spell, Wings of Fate. Yeah, that's the magic missile spell. Okay, that's pretty nice. Mentor, magical being, -5% wound recovery time, murder of crows. Oh right, yeah, she gets a damage over time when she's in melee. Darkened skies. Damage and speed and range reduction for all flying units. Flying enemy units, okay. Omen of Doom. Another passive, -6 leadership, -6 melee defense. Enabled if hit points are greater than 50%. Omen of War. On allies. Leadership +6, melee attack +6. Okay. Experienced Mage. It's cast space chance reduction, winter magic power reserve change +50% when increasing. Mhorrinion's Handmaidens, Maiden Guard and Battle and Huntresses, speed increase, Eagle Eyes, Berserker for Maiden Guard. That's pretty nice. +4 for Maiden Guard and Huntresses, and 20% ward save. Not even when they're rank 7. That's pretty nice. Okay. And Goddess Unleashed. -2% winter magic cost for all spells for all characters. Nice. Goddess of Ravens. Murder of Crows. Replaces Murder of Crows. What's that? Hang on. Replaces Murder of Crows. Oh, there we go. Murder of Crows. Oh, okay. That's a 15-second duration debuff and damage over time. Okay. 2448. 2448. So it's got the same damage, but it increases to melee attack minus 10. Okay, cool. And she's got a mix of Lore of Death, Lore of Beasts, Lore of Shadows, Lore of Death. Yeah, okay. It's a nice spell set. Doom and Darkness, Enfeebling Foe, Flock of Doom, Spirit Leech, Pit of Shades, and Transformation of Cadon. Those are all pretty good spells. Arcane Conduit. Custom Red Tree with Rally and Warcry. 16% plus 16 leadership, 14 melee defense, and 14 melee attack for 18 seconds. And the usual blue tree. Okay. You get a unique item. Sindarach. Bound spell. Flock of Doom. 4 uses. 10% ward save and minus 50% miscast base chance. Okay, pretty nice. Righto. Our units, we have Maiden Guard, Oathsworn, a Warband, Young Slingers, Hoblars, and an Albion Giant. And we can upgrade them. What do we get? Woad of Cardinals. This is you. Oh, I see. We use Woad to give them different paints. What's this do? Leadership increase, snipe and stalk, but fire resistance goes down. Armor goes down, speed increases, devastating flanker and causes fear. Kaled. Weapon strength, missile strength increase, rampage, and 600 barrier. And Kotich. Armor 15. Upkeep 15%, fire and attacks, and melee defense plus 7. Huh. Okay. Do you get different ones? No. Yeah, okay, cool. So what have we got? We got 65. How do I get that? I guess through specific buildings in Albion? What's this say? It is produced in the Temple of Ishanos and Die resource building lines. It is used to grant upgrades to some Albion units. Oh, okay. So if we go in here... yeah, there we go. So, plus 1 woad per turn, and then plus 6. Okay. Cool. This gives casualty replenishment. I think I'll want that. And we'll go for... What are we up against? Demons. Warriors of Chaos. Fantastic. Armor piercing. War chariots would be useful, I think. Feral griffins. Highlanders. Yes. The Maiden Guard have magical attacks. That would be nice to have. Against the demons, anyway. And we get centaurs. Chosen of Ishanos. They don't have magical attacks, but they got regeneration. And they got War Fury. And they don't have the leadership penalty. War Fury. They cause fear, too. We've got the Giant Blooded, Albion Giant, and Giant Stone Throwers. You know what? I think I'm going to go for a hill encampment so I can get some war chariots and then I can get feral griffins and highlanders. What about my infrastructure over here, actually? So what's this giving me? 100 income, up to 300 and growth 20. That's going to be 200. That's 300 for 500. I might get 300 from... Oh, 5,000, sorry. I might get 300 for the battle I'm about to fight. Where's the next settlement for me to get? Fetid Catacombs down there. Palace of Princes is all the way over here. And then Twisted Towers. I want to go for the Twisted Towers, I think. Go straight up here, get a capital. This is not enough for me to withstand. This is the Slaughterman. Yeah, Abrax. Nice talk. Do I have knowledge of Dural Ducat? Ducat? No, I do not. No. Okay, so I can't trade with him.
Fell sorcery.
Well.
None but Slanesh may dominate me.
Let's go deal with these Slanesh troops. What have they got? Their lord, 2 demonettes, some of the marauders of Slanesh, and Slanesh warriors of chaos. Okay. That's pretty easy. Do we have any ranged? We got the slingers. Demonettes. We should charge them with our cavalry or something. You've got magical attacks. You should go right up the front to charge them, actually. Oh, Sworn. You can go over there. Giant, you can go there. Hoblars, over there. Mhorrinion. What have you got? Okay. Okay.
I am determined.
Go up here. These aren't the spear variant, are they? No. Okay. Yeah, devoted marauders, that's what they're called. Let's have a look at the units. We've got the Maiden Guard. Looking neat with their woad paint. And I like the tartan dresses they have. We've got the Oath Guard, Oathsworn, which have very nice shields. With the central boss. I believe all the units have had a visual update since Warhammer 2 as well. Got the slingers. They're all young lads. They don't have much armor, or really any armor aside from their trousers and some armbands. And the Hobliers, who some of them have shirts on. And we've got the Giant, which has a neat custom look to it. It's quite a bit thinner than normal Giants. The Albion Giants are really old models on the on the tabletop, and they're quite lanky and gangly. So I guess they've been done to emulate that. These are the, what are they called? Warband. Yep. And then we've got Mhorrinion. Who I like the visual redesign they've done of her. Using, I believe, the animations for Zhao Ming. Flying around on a cloud of electricity.
Get 'em moving! Stick 'em good!
Okay.
Hold true power.
Charge. Where are you going? Get back here.
Armed and ready.
Theorist.
Don't flee from the beasts. They're harmless.
Honor the lady.
Do not fall into temptation. They will,
Not and ready.
Foul sorcery.
Mounted yeomen.
Brides of Cain.
You honor us. It is done.
Uh-oh.
Mounted yeomen. Righteous fury.
Okay, charge him. Okay, there goes their lord. And victory. Oh, the maiden guard took quite a beating in that battle.
Supreme sorceress.
But nobody fled. Good job.
For the lady.
Warband, stop chasing them.
Mounted yeomen.
We'll hunt them down. I don't want them coming back with their warriors of Slaanesh. We don't need to deal with heavy armor, considering we don't really have many options to deal with it ourselves. We can kill them now. That'll be saving us a bit of headache later on. At least so that, you know, the army... I don't know. The army might be completely wiped out after this battle. Or they could run off and replenish. One or the other. But if they go and replenish, I would rather they have to recruit new warriors of... Chaos Warriors than keep the ones which they had from the beginning of the game. There we go. 144 losses. Ugh. We dealt with them pretty quickly, but they still hurt. Oop. Pardon me. So yeah, the extra casualty replenishment I'll be getting for that building I'm going to make will be useful. And I don't want to lose against them because that will just make my situation worse. What with their Slaaneshi gifts and all that. Do I want to get the replenishment or the money? If I sacrifice the captives, I get 400 experience over 4 turns. I think I'm going to get the replenishment.
You may touch me only in dreams.
Okay. Then I will get the... actually, do I want more Maiden Guard? The anti-large and armor piercing. Centaurs are armor piercing. Huntresses are not armor piercing. That's also got corruption reduction, which I should be considering, seeing as we're up in the Chaos Wastes.
So much death.
-1 corruption from that. How much have we got in the area? -10 for the faction. Ah, yes, okay. Corruption actually won't be too much of a problem for us.
Supreme sorceress of Grom.
There we go.
I will destroy them.
Finish you off completely. And we'll get the sacrifice captives.
Dark magic.
Then you could run back here. You can get Weapon Master.
Druki sorceress.
And you can get... Inspiring Presence. And we'll get 2 warbands. And I will get a... I wanted this for the Highlanders. What's that ability they've got? Freedom. Duration is 10 seconds. Cooldown is 30 seconds. Enabled if leadership is higher than broken in melee. Entities cannot die while ability is active. Oh, okay. So they will just every now and then, for 10 seconds, make it so that the entities can't, the entities in the unit can't die. That would, lengthen their survivability by a fair bit. They got 50 armor, 32 weapon strength, 26 of which is armor piercing, and 10 is bonus versus infantry. And I get the feral griffins as well, which are flying, anti-large armor piercing. And I get the chariots. It produces exotic animals. What do I get over here? Oathsworn, which have 80 armor, or the Oathsworn with halberds. What about Woad Raiders? They got a frenzy and physical resistance. And Woad Paint. What's this over here? Leno Catapult. Oh, okay. Public Order. That does give me healing. They're 350 upkeep each. Oh, and they can disintegrate. But I remember these being pretty annoying when I've fought against Albion myself. Let's go for that. We'll get some chariots. I don't often use them. Okay. What about our technology? Warrior's Journey. Recruitment cost minus 50% for Albion warbands. Research rate increase and corruption reduction. Growth plus 5%. Oh, growth plus 5. Sorry. That affects just warbands. That would be for the chariots up there. Path of the Truthsayer. Let's get the research rate increase and the corruption reduction. Okay. I don't want to recruit another lord. I just want to see what we've got around here. Or I might want to recruit another lord, depending on what abilities I have. Nothing immediately useful. And a Waystone Network.
A bloody victory.
Yeah. Okay. End turn. So, the Twisted Towers, it's going to have a wall. Maybe that catapult would have been useful. Hey, we could just beat down the gates. Build a battering ram. There's Slaanesh. They don't have any ranged units. Only their towers, which can be pretty nasty with their glass shards they fire, but... Okay, and I think next I want to get the Way of Peace. Or do I want to get this? How many turns is that? 6 turns from now. The way I see it is that the earlier I get a growth upgrade, the sooner I can make use of it. But I do have just one settlement at the moment, and it's not getting any more growth, so I think we'll go for Warrior's Journey and Warrior Culture.
Who seeks me? Guided by authority.
Okay, go up here.
Behold
Channel?
true power.
Encamp. Ugh. Oh. Winds of Magic. No. Calm. Blah. Oh, great. We have Agrim as a neighbor. As soon as he sees us, we're going to get Zinch stuff messing with us. Oh, man. That is such a huge pain. Especially their transfer settlement. Because it's just like, oh, you took that settlement. Yeah, no, that's very nice for you. I'll give it to your enemy now. And you're like, please don't. And they're like, I'm a world away from you. You're never going to be able to attack me, but I'm going to mess with you all the same.
True power unleashed.
Okay. Give me 2 of the war chariots. Get the apothecary.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent.
You may touch me only in dreams.
What's your garrison like? Yeah, we're going to need more powerful things, I think, to be able to defeat that. We're not going to really be able to win in a slugging match. Pardon me, just finishing off my tea. If we... Maybe I could draw them out by laying an ambush somewhere.
All-powerful
Okay, so I got 2 chariots. Do I want any more? They're kind of expensive upkeep-wise. They're pretty heavily armored too, 100 armor. I'll get 1 more, and I'll get some more young slingers. And then I might get... Might be able to only afford 1 unit of young slingers next. Oh, we encounter Sigvald. I kind of hope they're all going to be too busy with each other to pester me too much. Oh, I should have upgraded my, Oh, I did have enough money for it anyway. Upgraded my settlement for the Highlanders. Ho hum. Is there any, Oh, what's this? The journey may have only just begun, but the Truthsayers demand results. To aid you, the High Druid sends word of warriors ready to join the Ravenqueen host. The 4 main clans of Albion each have warriors ready. Choose which clan to honor. Clan Bolahat, Clan Khan Belog, Clan Ochnus, and Clan Lenog. So we get Druidic Initiates, Huntresses, Highlanders, or Woad Raiders and Warbands with great weapons. Well, the ranged would be nice. These have Awaken the Forest, and I think that's the something from below attack. No, Shield of Thorns. So Awakening of the Wood is Shield of Thorns, not the Dwellers Below. That's merely reflection. I did want some Highlanders. Let's go as Clan Melog.
Enchantress.
Can I just recruit them? I can. 1,000 each. But I'll get 1 unit of them. Oh, you can't give them, I guess... I guess only the units which wear Woad you can upgrade with Woad.
Powerful sorceress.
Okay.
None but Slanesh may dominate me.
What have you got?
Rude attempt to subjugate.
I have no magic. Woo!
Waiting.
Yeah, all these little trees around here, they're not forests. They're just visual. Is there anything nearby which I could get? Maybe the Sea Corps. Or some money. Then they'll come down and attack my settlement. I want to deal with them. I can't be messing around waiting for other things. I think if I moved up to there, they would actually get their garrison in the battle.
You may touch me only in dreams.
Maybe that would be alright? Funneling them into a bridge fight?
Ever closer.
I mean, if they think my army's gone, they might come across the bridge. And their garrisons... Oh, hello. Hey, nice. They didn't see my, attack. I'm giving the magical attacks and ward saves to my Highlanders. Thank you very much. What have they got? Demonettes, Spears, Devoted Marauders, Hellstriders, Chaos Furies, and Sin Dancer again. And it's a successful ambush. Everything is coming up Mhorrinion. That was a 45% chance for a ambush battle too. Lucky. Okay, so we need to deal with all the infantry. I guess forget the Hellstriders. We'll just ram into them from... Yeah, this section. Yeah, they're more anti-large. So we'll put you there. We'll put you... Actually, the Maiden Guard are anti-large, aren't they? So I could put them back here. They probably won't be able to survive a charge from the, what's it called? Hellstriders. Okay. Giant, you can go squish, Sin Dancer. And Slingers, I guess you can sit back here. to deal with
Beyond compare.
the
Shields!
Furies.
Of course.
Horses! Ready!
Nagarothi.
Okay, you two together.
Loose!
Right, let's have a look at these Highlanders. Neat. I like their capes dramatically flapping in the breeze forever.
Fight, lads! It's the only way!
Those are big swords.
Supreme
So-
sorcery.
Put you up here so we can get a nice image.
Blow the falcon horn of Freedom!
Okay. There we go. Looks pretty neat. Let's charge there. Giant, you're going after them. You go there. You're holding here. You're going there. And Slingers, yeah, up there. Okay. Oh, my winds of magic. Oh, so sucky.
Your command! Like the wind! Mounted!
Ow! Ow! They're hurting my chariots!
And ready! Mounts ready! For the lady! Mounted
Nope.
yeomen! Ready to ride? Your command! For the Grail! Men of Bretonia! Squares! Mounted yeomen! Serve
Yeah.
and obey! Squires! We serve the king! Horsemen! Horses ready! Squash and fly!
Okay.
The Dark Convent.
Your orders! We obey!
Chase them down.
Armed and ready!
Mothers of murder.
And I will. Horses ready!
What's the chariots look like? Yeah, okay. Neat. Chop them up.
Men of Bretonia!
Those demonettes are over there are doing absolutely nothing.
Stand ready!
Foul sorceries.
We live to serve!
Bringers of death.
Marauder, chieftain!
What orders? To war!
Okay, come back here.
Shields, fight! As you were!
Oh, yep, okay. They're just going to disintegrate.
Moving!
That's fine. Okay.
Charge! Splash it! Right!
Chase them down.
For the king!
Man, God took a beating again. Yeesh. Oh, they've only got 15 armor.
Brides of Cain.
Yeah, and their physical resistance is low because the winds of magic aren't high.
Mounted yeomen!
Makes sense.
Riding!
Yes, this. Woad Paint. 10% physical resistance when winds of magic power is 15 or greater. They do get an inherent 25% physical resistance, but their Woad Paint gives them 35% when your magic is high. So it's like, they've got good physical resistance normally, but it gets even better when you've got more magic. And just another reason why the calm winds of magic I'm experiencing currently is problematic. Let's finish wiping out these guys. Okay. There we go. Yeah, our great swords got 128 kills, and I think only 10 of them died. They took a lot of damage, or quite a bit of damage, but very few of their entities actually died, which is pretty nice. Chariots did pretty good too. I have to remember though that their 100 armor doesn't make them impervious to damage. They actually took a fair amount of damage pretty quickly there. I guess just from the demonettes. Ugh. Oathsworn did a good job too. 125 kills. 3 less than the great swords. It looks like they actually got maybe 1 death in their squad. Okay. More money is tempting. Replenishment would be nice too. I think I'm going to convert captives. We can just, I don't know. Imagine that we're not converting them. We're making sacrifices to our gods to heal our wounds or something like that, right? Cleansing the land of chaos, and in the process cleansing our troops of their injuries. I get the replenishment because it will help me with the fight for the settlement. That's what I need right now, rather than money.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
I could get the warriors of Kotech. Kotech? They get burnt at flaming attacks. What have you got? Yeah, get Blade Master, level 1 and 2. And Mhorrinion? Melee defense and melee attack. Ooh, you get 3 points. Should I put it into that, or should I put it into this? Weapon strength and melee attack. I put this into here. Melee defense 6 and 8 for warbands. Is that 8 melee defense? That'll put them up to 31. That would put them up to 30. And... no, 30. Okay. What are their troops? 34-28. That would actually level the playing field a fair bit. Would I be always using these though? I'd be moving away from them in the future. Probably more towards Oathsworn and the Great Swords. But this would help me more now. And I've only got 1 unit of this. Actually, no, I've got 2 because of the Oathsworn. Not just the Highlanders. Yep, get that. Recruit them. Recruit these lads. We have 6 income now. Good.
Enchantress.
Let me give you... Rampage. The extra armor would be nice. %, of your upkeep. That'll be like 35 extra, I think. They'll put me into the negative. 600 barrier. That's nice. It would get depleted fairly quickly. And then you'd have to hop out of melee to get it replenished. Does that go up for the giant? No. Apparently the barriers actually get the bonuses of physical resistance and ward saves. So that would actually be kind of nice. But Rampage... Yeah, whatever.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
Okay. We can attack. Oh yeah, we've got a wall breaker in the giant, so we can attack straight off. Sure, do that. Let's go take the Twisted Towers. Didn't we just send an entire army out of the gates? Where did this enemy come from? Well, all those guys which we've just recruited, yeah, they're all dead now. I've been enjoying the details which CA have been presenting about Total War Pharaoh. It looks interesting. I don't know whether I'll be getting it straight on release, but it's nice to have a game which is set in the Bronze Age. It is a period of history which I think far too few games actually cover. Yeah, understandably, there's sort of a limitation of what, like, I don't know. I guess on things which are kind of going on. Well, not really, but I don't know. It doesn't have all the fancy units which people would expect, but oh, my giant! Stop shooting it! But I do like the period a lot. So
Your orders.
it's when.
Ride hard.
Oh, hello. Okay. Ow! Don't shoot glass at my giant. Maybe I should just sit on the magic so that my ward save gets better.
Born to fight. Marauder chieftain.
Yeah, look at those Slaneshi troops. One arm is permanently a spear. What a way to live. Come on, knock down the wall.
Glorious pay.
Bonk.
Limitless power. Devoted to bloodshed.
Get them moving! Mounted yeoman! We serve!
There we go. They do have spear ones in here.
The dark convent.
Charge! Ow! Okay, I'm gonna wait for a bit. Actually, hang on. What are you doing, lads? I want just a giant to go over here. Fine, I guess you guys can go in that way if you want. Go around. Let's make another point of entry.
The lady! Run, man! Run, man!
Beyond compare.
Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. No, that's not Mhorrinion. Oh, there she is. Zap.
Heralds! Order, chieftain.
13 kills. Mhorrinion has 11 kills. She isn't really a combatant. I should be careful of her health. She's only got a little bit. Okay. Oh, good. They broke.
Theorem. Finding
Charge. Wait until their fleeing units bunch up over there. Yeah, then use it. So we can get more units with the spell.
Order, chieftain.
Hellstriders are anti-large.
Order, chieftain.
on forward. Druki.
Yes, Druki.
Supreme sorceress.
Use a life. The spirit leech on those demonettes. Ow! Don't whip this. Ah, nice, and we're lowering our leadership as well. Chariots!
Dark sorceress.
Whee!
Strike the wind! Ride! Charge!
Uh-oh. Getting bogged down.
Annihilate them.
Another flock of doom.
Shields! Aye! Come on, lads! Squash them flat!
I feel like when the Hellstriders rout, they should disintegrate like demons because their mount would just vanish and then they get dumped on the ground. It's what happens when you kill them. It's quite funny. The mount vanishes and the rider just get dumped onto the ground.
By the lady!
Ow!
We serve! They scream! Squares! Orders, my lord!
Get back here! There we go. Good. Don't need to chase them all down. Ugh, 159 losses. That's pretty good. And our maiden guard there, actually, they got 40 kills, and I don't think they suffered too many casualties. Their barrier helping there. I assume. If I can get another one of these banners, and if I can equip it onto a Mhorrinion as well, giving them some ward save will help more with their barrier. I'm pretty sure barriers get the benefits of physical resistance, ward save and all that. As odd as that sounds to me, I would have thought they'd just take the flat base damage with no reduction, but apparently they do get some... get the damage reductions in there. Yeah, a relic sword. Let's see. Purified Settle. Victory over Slanesh. +3 leadership when fighting against Slaneshi. By forcing the Dark Prince out, the world is, if not purer, there's certainly a marginally less depraved place for it. He will return, however, and be all the stronger for it. Well... whatever. Ooh, he gets a warhorse. Attention of the Dark Gods increased. Your military activity has heightened the enemy's aggression towards the Ravenqueen host. Increased the hostility level. Clan reinforcements will now be dispatched more often. Oh, over here. Oh, okay. Armies attacked and defeated, 3. Settlements captured, 7. Ooh. Unworthy. Clan reinforcements are set at low frequency. -1 control, -2 control. Enemy get bonuses from that. Enemy leadership +5. Weapon strength 10%. Control -2. +8. 15. +10. 25%. That's going to be so lovely with Abrax the Bloody just over there. Oh yes. More weapon strength for a Khorne follower. Oh, hostility level resets to 0 after 5 turns. Okay. That kind of makes it sound like it's best to just go completely ham, get it as high as possible, and then have it drop back down to 5. So you don't endure the penalties for this for too long. Let's get... yeah, that. And I'm going to remove that. And
Chosen of Hecate.
what's our control? Okay, it's fine. I'm gonna get you Blade Master. And you can get... what's your bonuses again? Melee attack +7 when attacking Warriors of Chaos, Demon Chaos, Chaos Dwarves, and Norska.
All powerful.
And you get these ones. Yeah, handmaidens. That ward save will be so nice. Yeah, I'm gonna get Savage Warriors, because that will buff these as well. So we may only have one unit of them at the moment, but the buffs we get in the future, I guess if we survive that long, will be
Powerful enchantment.
more useful. So if we... So that's Infernus, a small settlement. Blood Mountain, a small settlement. Silver Towered Sorcerer. Silver Towered Sorcerers is over here. It's a large settlement. This is a difficult region to hold. It's so long. And then we've got Zinch over here. Yeah. Blighted Grove, Cliff of Beasts, and Black Rock, which is over here. Yeah, somewhere around here. Maybe down here. Then you got Nurgle here. And then, Daniel was over here. The Demon Prince. Archaon, I think, is down here. Somewhere around here. Oh, right, we've got Belacor to deal with. Belacor, I guess.
Yours is not to question me. I have always existed. Accept it.
Yeah, you were imprisoned in Albion for quite a long time. Yay, he's going to be fun to deal with. He's got
As my master bids.
another unique lord here, Murga Ottweiler. I don't know anything about her. I think some of the battles I did with the sort of World War I themed empire were with against her in the army. She's, I think, kind of a spellcaster. Maybe with a barrier. Anyway. So there's Iron up there. Egrim, then there's Sigvald.
You a god.
Ugh. Armor of Damnation. Pigeon Plucker Pendant. Okay, okay, whatever. Next turn. I don't know which direction I should go. Neither of them are particularly enticing. I kind of want to move out of the Chaos Wastes and go back to Albion. But we're up here, so we should probably fight against the enemies we're meant to. Abrax the Bloody, I guess? It's not helping me consolidate my province. And when there's still the other two provinces. The thing is, if I leave out of the Twisted Towers and go too far, I'm pretty sure the Zinch faction next to me now, over here to the east, will declare war on me and attack me from this direction. I've had this happen before as Egrim. I moved to get here. You end up with Sigvald attacking these areas. Abrax, well, I dealt with him as Egrim, but then you have Daniel coming this way. Of course, Belacor coming this way. It's just, I've got one army. I can't deal with all these. If I'm to hold out a place, I guess the Twisted Towers is the best because it's a major settlement. I guess a hunter's cottage for more income. And also, if I declare war on this Zinch faction here, they're going to start messing with my settlements and all that. Oh, right. Yeah, they're joined together. It's going to be 7, 10, 17. I don't want to really make them angrier with me faster. go for hunting parties. So Way of Peace, Albion Artisans, then hunting parties. What's this do? Oh, recruitment cost reduction for chariots. Construction cost reduction for infrastructure buildings and more trade resources. Okay. I could send a hero off to make contact with Albion. And then I could trade with them. As long as I keep my... dock. Or do you need to have... I think you could trade with factions regardless of whether you're, whether you have an overland path to them or not now. If I sent you off to visit Albion, I would also be meeting up with World Walkers.
Mother of the Dark Convent.
If I took these two, and then there. Ugh. It's not a good direction.
My savagery will be unbound
I mean,
when our...
you dislike this the Slanesh faction. Makes sense. If I leave them, they're going to attack the Polyam effects, and I don't want them to take that. So I'm going to go down here and continue fighting them, possibly take these regions, so I can get the entire province. Can I recruit another hero here? No.
Sorceress.
Okay.
Druki sorceress.
I'll leave that building there. I want to get entire provinces, but holding an entire province is not something I think I can do up here. So it runs the risk of spending a lot of income on settlements which are just going to get sacked because I have to be somewhere else. If I invested all the money in my capital, the Twisted Towers, I mean, not the Folly of Malefics, at least I would have a strong central point, and then I could possibly expand outwards from there. But having one settlement is not ideal.
What is your dark purpose?
2 more turns until that.
Forbidden magic. The Dark Convent.
Divine. Go down here. We're going to fight this battle because I don't want to suffer excessive casualties. And, yeah. Gonna have to figure out how long I want this series to go for. I've been going in the past for 5 rounds of, like, 2 hours each, which adds up to 10 hours. It's not like I'm trying to reach, like, a minimum number of hours, but it's sort of like at least up until a point where the campaign is more or less set in its path or something. Because there's quite a few factions I would like to show off, so I can't do, as I did that one time, like a 20-part series for the halflings. Where I was trying to replace the Empire with the Halfling Empire.
Supreme sorceress.
Alright, you're on a horse now.
Dark sorceress. Limitless power. Spell sorcerer.
For the lady!
I am
Oh. Giant, you join up with him.
sorceress. Ship-seeking
Okay. Chariots, up here. Slingers, over here. Hobblers, over here.
They offer their souls to us.
My hand feels funny.
Ready to serve?
They offer their souls to us.
Chantress.
Battle ready? For the lady!
Charge! Bonk! Good job.
Mounts ready? Run! Protect Bretonia!
Yes, for Bretonia.
Supreme sorcery.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Like the wind! Horses ready! Honor and glory! Like the wind! Clear out!
Who said clear out? What? Who's running? Nobody should be running. Yes. We'll wait for the reinforcements. That's a new thing you can do. If the enemy reinforcements haven't arrived on the field yet, you can just leave and end the battle early. I forget what that does for the units. I'm pretty sure in some cases it has allowed me to remove enemy armies without fighting them. I think only if they've force marched. Oh.
Brutally sorcery. Forward. Moving on.
Okay.
Terror. Misery for all.
Misery.
With haste. Hatred burns.
Okay. Set up on the hill.
Distraction.
Slingers, over here. Set up like that. Chariots over here.
Dark power.
Here come the Chaos Furies. No, not my... No! My poor slingers. Ah! Oh, they rallied.
Serve! Spurs, lads!
Slam! Okay, good. The, Furies are no more.
Ride! Mounted yeomen! Horses ready!
Charge into their flank. Go, Mr. Stompy. Keep going.
Ready to serve!
Okay. Turn around. Splat.
Ready to ride!
And splat. Okay. Excellent. Very nice. Oh, you only lost 2 from your unit. Cool. Okay. 65 losses. Caradone. Oh yeah, he's one of the heroes Morgan Banhart gets. Still a game which I mean to play. Shadow of the Horned Rat. I was enjoying a playthrough of Warhammer 40,000 Epic Final Liberation by Grimmeth. He was quite successfully stomping the game. The orcs weren't really that proactive. Considering that I'd heard that the game was quite difficult, it really didn't seem like that. On hard, it seems like it's appropriately difficult. On normal, it's I don't know. It's interesting. Did a lot of investigative stuff on how the game works and all. But yeah. Some money. And just purify and settle. Ah, right. Yes. Now we're getting more belief, though. So, even though... Oh, that only has to get up to 50. Okay. Right, so, yeah, captured settlement is 7. And we have 29 at the moment, so we're nearly up to 30. Apparently it can go down through losing lords and just not fighting chaos. I don't like that army you've got, Abrax. Luckily your bloodletting is inactive.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
I guess get devastating charge.
My powers are yours.
And you can get... When do you get that? 15. What am I going for over here? Rally? Deadly Hunters? Oh, that improves, Hoblars. Oh, Javelin Hoblars. Okay. That would be good. Champions. Armor, physical resistance, melee attack, weapon strength, and then war cry. Any of these gives me armor piercing? I guess a weapon strength increases would help with that. What about down here? Fervent? No. Just a card? No. Looter? No. Leader of Renown? No. No. Lightning Strike? Maybe. Logistician? Experienced Ambusher? 30%. And yeah. If there was another upkeep one down there, I might get it. But I don't think I'm going to go for the blue tree. Route March is only 5% campaign movement range now. Getting Flock of Doom would be nice. Doom and Darkness, of course. Pit of Shades. Yeah. Pardon me.
What is your dark purpose?
Okay. We have sparring field here. You're not Egrim. You're his chaotic, you're his Cornic brother, I guess.
Mother of the dark continent.
If he gets that settlement, that's going to be a problem. Because then I can't get the entire province.
Peerless. Supreme sorceress
Oh, right! There's also,
I will kill you,
Malice here.
and no power in creation will stop me.
Hey, would you be interested in a non-aggression pact if I were to join a war against the Broken Wheel? No. I mean, you're like the only person I can have as an ally around here. Allying with Dark Elves. Ugh. I mean, he should surely dislike Chaos as much as me, right?
All-powerful sorceress.
Do I want to get this, or do I want to keep my money until I get level up in Twisted Towers? I think I'm going to wait and keep my money. I'll go for time. Okay. Oh, great. Hey, Bellicor. Yep, he's sending an army sailing across the ocean to attack me. Wonderful. His armies have some unique units due to mods. Cultists primarily. They're, I don't know, weaker marauders?
Uncontrollable.
Yeah. So, aside from the demons and Chaos Warriors, it's got these Brethren Spearmen, which are... they're not very strong. 41 upkeep. 120 in a unit. Expendable. Chaff. Pink Horrors, Beasts of Nurgle, Spawn of Slanesh, Spawn of Zinch. A Magister, which is a hero for the Brethren Spearmen, who has Chillwind. And Jorhu Cole. An Exalted Hero. Delightful. And Bellicor himself. Power Stone. Shadow Shroud. Mystifying Miasma. Enfeebling Foe. Do I want to retreat? If I retreat, he's probably going to flee. If I laid an ambush, I could maybe catch him out. That's the thing, though. If I lay an ambush here, he'll probably land and then attack the settlement. And then I'll have to capture the settlement back from him. That's if my ambush isn't detected. That would mean I would defeat him.
I am only for the perfect prince.
You have vassalized Varg.
I am not yours.
I don't like my chances of having to go down and take the monolithic Catan. That's not an option at the moment.
You know nothing.
Ah, and Surtha Ek on his chariot is coming as well.
Who seeks me?
Weak winds of magic are weak. They've increased in strength slightly. What do I need for ambush?
Moving on.
25.
Waiting.
It's kind of just out of range of the settlement.
Ever onward.
Well, march up there. I think I'm going to... disassemble that for some extra money in case they, you know, go and attack it. He could turn around and attack the fetid catacombs. If he detects my army, he might go that way. Ah, he spotted my ambush, but we have an opportunity to attack him. I could auto-resolve for no casualties. That's rather tempting. Auto-resolving. At least for no, like, losses of units. I would probably suffer some unit losses in this fight. I'm going to pause the recording, and I'm going to have a quick break, and then we'll be back and I'll have made a decision. Okay, I've had a bit of a break, had a think about it. I guess we're going to play it. I'm going to do worse than the auto resolve, most likely, but oh well. So, what have we got to deal with? A lot. They've only got 1 unit of Chaos Warriors. They've got 2 units of Demonettes, 1 of Bloodletters, Marauders, some Nurglings, 2 units of Plague Bearers, 5 units of those Brethren, some Pink Horrors, 2 Chaos Spawn, a Beast of Nurgle, and 2 Heroes and Balakor. Here's the cultists, or brethren. Good, the battle hasn't started. Bloodletters, Slaneshi spawn. Beast of Nurgle. Got the Magister and the Chaos hero on horse. We got the Pink Horrors, the Zinch spawn, Chaos Warriors, and more Plague Bearers, and them, and also, of course, Bellicor. Right. How do I want to deal with this? What don't they have? Cavalry. My warbands are not going to be able to sustain charges from them. So I'm going to keep them back a bit from my main force. I guess my slingers are going to be here to pelt Bellicor with some rocks. a feeling not wholly unknown to him, not wholly unfamiliar to him. And my war chariots, I guess, are just going to go around and try and pick off what they can. This is what I'm going to try and hold the enemy with. My more heavily armored units, or my units which are more designed for dealing with enemies. I guess I'm going to try and get my hobblers to charge their pink horrors. Their brethren are all anti-large. That's going to be a pain for my chariots. They've only got the one large, the one ranged unit though. In their pink horrors. He doesn't have spell resistance. And they're tired from having force marched, which will go to exhaustion quickly. So that means that their armor, melee, attack, and defense, I think, will be lower.
Supreme sorceress.
Prepared to ruin.
Okay. Oh, and I have that mod, which makes the pink horrors divide into blue horrors. So that when they die, they'll make 2 units of blue horrors.
Faster.
Cirrus. Forward, Rookie.
You've actually got pretty good range of those slings. 140. Oh boy. Okay.
Supreme sorceress. Dark power.
Ow! That's a Magister. Has the chill wind ability that Druki have. Lore of Dark.
Supreme sorceress. King.
Tis an honor.
Bringers of death.
Armed and ready.
Okay.
We serve the king. For the lady. Legate.
Right.
Traveling. Enchantress.
Fill him with holes. Run,
You should sit back a bit further.
serve and obey. Come on, lads. Break march. Smell that fear. Men of Bretonia. Get up.
You're not going to succeed too much against,
Horseman. Yes. I. Quick.
Yep. You're fleeing.
Shields. Oi. Men at arms. Your orders. Listen quickly now. For the lady. Marauder chieftain. We serve our lead. Ready to serve. Ride hard. Get them moving.
Get through!
Marauder chieftain.
Supreme
Okay. Where's a weak spot?
sorceress.
Quick now.
Ow!
Spill their blood.
Okay, good.
Fighters. Bretonians.
Turn around.
Ride hard. Ready to serve. Get them moving. Squares.
I lost my good unit of
Run!
champions. That hurts.
We are ready! Men at arms! This was not meant to be.
Ah, we're being surrounded by the blue horrors.
Wind! Like the wind! Right horde!
Let's get over here.
Mounted yeomen! Victory!
Okay, come around. Charge them again.
Ride and death!
Charge them. Charge them. Where's my other chariot?
Serve the king!
Try and get out of there.
Squires!
Quick!
Men at arms!
Help! Help Be'lakor with rocks.
Mounted yeomen! Spurs, lads! Your orders! Doing your bidding! No time to lose! Mounted yeomen!
Turn around.
Mounts ready! Ride! For the lady! Like the wind!
Alright, at least you're keeping those occupied.
Battle ready! Squires! Honor the lady! Men of Bretonia!
Beyond compare.
Okay, this is looking pretty good. Oh. Pun. Ow. Oh. No. Oh. How can I be defeated by a giant? That
Orders
really hurt.
horses ready!
Okay.
Loose!
Limitless power. Forever onwards.
Ride! Tilt! Aye!
I will.
Actually, giant stay out. You're very low health.
On to violence!
Dark sorceress.
Archers, aye! Halt!
Slingers stop.
Mounted yeomen!
Adam hobblers are actually anti-large.
Leader of savages!
Oh, and my hero is too.
Our lives depend on it! Ready to ride! The lady demands blood! The Northmen must be killed!
Whew. Okay. Well, we didn't lose any units. 548 casualties. Actually thought that would be a bit closer than it was. I guess 5 units in their army being made up of the Brethren meant that their overall strength was rather low. And those slingers, they did good, pelting Be'lakor with rocks the whole time. So, are you sure we're doing something? Yes, keep doing it. I didn't even see what happened to the Beast of Nurgle. Good job. Ooh, I'm tempted to get another 1,400 from that. There's that Varg army coming. Yeah, I'm going to get the extra money. Twisted Towers is going to be open for building it up further now, so I'll spend the money on that. Varg are going for the Fetid Catacombs. Battle of the Ball. The first damned is the last to know that his time is up once more. Cast off and cursed by the ruinous powers until they can perhaps find a use for him in a few millennia. +5 winds of magic power reserve capacity for my army. +2 control for the province. 5% casualty replacement and +5% weapon strength. Lord's army. Very nice. Ooh, we're getting a tribeswoman. Women of Albion may choose to take up arms, just like men. Those who do not are expected to learn a craft, such as healing or hunting. 5% more casualty replenishment. Nice. And that, yeah, increase our attention again.
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
You can get Foe Seeker. And you're fast on that horse. Wow. Get full plate armor.
Enchantress.
And you can get Lock of Doom. And Doom and Darkness.
A step too far.
That's a lot of marauders.
Unequaled.
Okay, up here. Get the garrison. Well, upgrade the Hunter's Lodge. And yeah, I think get wooden fences. Upgrade Hall of Trophies.
Unrestrained.
And
Madness. No.
could I deal with you? You've got a whole bunch of marauders and marauder horsemen.
Who seeks me?
I have chariots. I don't have much winds of magic. Fetid Catacombs garrison is not very large. If you attacked that,
Supreme sorceress of Grant.
I could probably take it from you the next turn.
No.
I am only for the perfect.
They're not recruiting. They've gone back there. I don't know what they're doing. Get that. What can I recruit into my army? Bloodsworn. Redwoad. Replenishes barriers pointing of barrier points of combatants. Enabled if in melee. Oh, they have a barrier. They're unbreakable. They have frenzy. War Fury 1. Physical resistance. They cause fear. They have armor piercing. 40. No armor. Yeah, sure. Join up, lads. And I think I will upgrade this with that in the walls, and I will... Will I hop into the settlement, or will I ambush outside of it?
Cloaked and hooded.
Because I would like to catch the enemy out. That would mean I wouldn't get the replenishment if I ambushed them. But would they be able to attack me? They might just be able to go on shore. They wouldn't be able to attack the settlement. This is their movement for full speed. And if they stayed in this, they wouldn't be able to attack the settlement.
Sorceress of the Dark Convent. Ever closer.
I think I'll do this. And, then if they try and attack the settlement, thinking that I'm not there, I might ambush them. I should get the reinforcements from this in the battle as well, which would help.
You know nothing.
I don't have a good answer for huge amounts of infantry, though.
What is your dark purpose?
Other than grinding them down. I guess I can Flock of Doom. And Doom and Darkness.
A step
Yeah, they're going to be getting a leadership buff, though, because of that now. Anyway, I am going to save it there, and we will continue with this next time. We are holding on. Turn 10. We have a plan. Abrax is busy with subtle torture. Hagreef over here has been dealing with the broken wheel. And Egrim up here, he has apparently not done anything. So, yeah. And Sigvald's down here. Sigvald has other regions over here. So, maybe the Dark Elves can get rid of him for me. And we've got Be'lakor and all that down there to deal with. Joy. Maybe I should sail across the ocean and take, like, Monolithic Catan. I would like to get rid of Abrax first. Just these two regions. Get rid of them. Maybe get rid of Egrim. And then I can focus down there. Sigvald.
Fight for Karnath.
Maybe he's only got the one region. If so...
How vexing.
How many regions do you have? Yeah, just the one. Okay. Shadow Legion only has one too, so I could get rid of Be'lakor if I took Monolithic Catan.
I am not yours. Get your claws off
That
me.
is an idea. But that's an idea for next time. Oh, thank you very much for joining, and I hope you'll join me then.